Kalashnikovas to our favorite young lady. We're getting ready for the final event in the individual apparatus finals, the floor exercise. They'll be working on this carpet we have grown to love. It's 40 by 40 feet. And our first young lady that we'll see is from the United States, Hope Spivey. Hope scored a 9.70 in the preliminary competition. There she is. And she is a spunky little competitor. She lives in Allentown, Pennsylvania. 4'8", 81 pounds. She's 14 years of age. She says her idol is a young lady she's going to be competing with in this floor exercise, Oksana Omelianchik. And she'll be right behind Hope, in fact, as she says that the Soviets taught her how to discipline themselves. And when they were touring this past spring, she got a chance to meet the Soviets and get to know them pretty well. Hope Spivey from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
One of the greatest qualities that she has as a gymnast is that she's very spunky. And you notice that from the Soviet gymnast. That's the style of the leading gymnast these days, is very spunky, light, high approach to the sport.
She finished second in the all-arounds recently at the Nationals.
So many years in the past, we've had gymnasts who have won with a very stern, disciplined look, but she's fun to watch.
Comes in with a 9.7. Hope Spivey.
Look at the look in her eyes. I think she's going to go after it. The first tumbling run with a full twisting double back. Good landing. Just perfect for it. Builds excitement. Here comes that middle run. Front tuck through to a double twist. Little change of pace. Preparing for her last tumbling run. And a double tuck. Perfect landing. You couldn't ask for any better.
Hope Spivey, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
What a great exercise. Every tumbling run was right on.
This is probably going to be the toughest competition that we've seen so far because of such great talent working on the floor exercise. And we have a couple 9.9s as we look at part of Hope's routine.
She has a lot of speed and power in her tumbling. See it right here? She takes off, does a full twist on the first somersault, and then does another back somersault. What a great landing.
Here she is.
This is her coach right here, Donna Strauss. She's also the assistant coach for the United States team here.
Hope seems to be a little happy with her routine, and she has every reason to be. She came in with a 9.70.
Here's the last tumbling run. This is a very difficult tumbling run. A double back. She gets tremendous height, perfect position. And the best part about it is that she really knows how to pull the rotation around so that she lands right on top of it. Excellent work.
Again, the scores are a little slow.
We've talked about that all week, as a matter of fact, that rather than having the usual FIG internationally rated judges at this competition, we actually have some new judges. In fact, we've seen their faces. Nadia Comaneci is judging, Nelly Kim from the men's competition, Alexander Diptyatin and Alexei Tkachev. So we have some of the famous gymnasts who are actually coming in back to the sport and helping judge.
So in other words, we're not only grooming new gymnasts, we're grooming new judges as well.
And they're holding us up, the new gymnasts. But I guess it is hard, making up your mind, watching such great routines. time after time, and especially it seems that a lot of the problems occur with the first gymnast. Even though Hope did not come in with, let's say, the highest score in the competition, but the first competitors on each apparatus seem to be the ones that we find the hardest. Even the crowd is starting to get into it a little bit now. Hope Spivey anxiously awaiting the score.
It is tough to go first. The judges really scrutinize that first routine out.
Because they know they have some heavy hitters coming up like Oksana Omelianchik, who we spoke of earlier. Here come the score on Hope Spivey. Also, Joyce Wilborn of the United States will be in this competition. Marilla Sidon, Elena Shushanova, and she comes up with a 9.75 average if you throw out the top and the bottom scores. And they don't seem to be able to even agree on that. We can do it quicker than they can.
Here once again is the full twisting double back at the top of the exercise.
Now they've given her a 9.9 by one judge, and it's still 9.775. So that's not a bad score for Hope Spivey. She finished with a 9.70 in the preliminary and a 9.70 in the all-around. So she finishes with a total of 19.475. Hope Spivey, but Oksana Omelianchik, who you're going to love this routine, I'm sure. Just watch. She's a joy.
She is one of my favorite gymnasts, and in particular on this event. Listen to the music.
We've heard it for the last couple of days, and we've enjoyed it every time.
And I never get tired of it. Here's her first tumbling run. A full in, back pike, and she tumbles out of it. First of all, that's such a difficult tumbling run, but to tumble out of it.
She had a 10 on the floor yesterday.
Now watch the facial expression here. She is just delightful. Here comes her second run. Watch this double twist, punch front. She's going to tumble back in the other direction. Round off 1.5 twisting dive roll.
She's the favorite coming in right now. Of course, Shushanova's a force always to be reckoned with.
This routine just doesn't stop. You've got to be in top shape to do this routine. Preparing for last tumbling run. And a double pike. Tumbles out of it as well.
Oh my.
She has everything.
Omelianchik, Soviet Union, 16 years of age, 4'8", 73 pounds, and she's happy.
She scored a 10 yesterday, and
she waves to the crowd as she goes off. Let's watch it once again.
Here's her full twisting double back. She does it in pike position. Now watch here. She lands and keeps right on moving out of it, a back handspring.
She actually was a little lower on that than she was in yesterday's competition.
She was, but she sure covered it well.
She had a 10 in the floor exercise in the all-around competition. She finished third in the all-around. In fact, she finished third in the team competition because of people like Shushanova and Kolesnikova ahead of her. She had a 9.90 in the team competition, and a 10 today would assure her a gold. Now, how about the judges today as opposed to the other days that she did this routine? We've added a couple, number one.
We've added a couple, and of course, we have different judges on different events. So these judges have not seen this performance all week long.
9 9s for 5 judges, a 10 for one other judge. Let's see if they bring that 10 down or bring up a 9.95. But anyway, a 9.9 is her average score right now, and that's what she came into the competition with. So right now, she is our current leader. This is Omelianchik with a 19.80. Joyce Wilborn of the United States is on deck. She would have to have a perfect 10 to tie.